And hundreds of job seekers have already received offers of employment from the Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines. Minister of Tourism, Culture and the Arts Randall Mitchell says the cruise line gave a commitment to hire 2,000 people and confirmed that many have already been offered and accepted job opportunities. He dismissed concerns that persons were turned away and pointed out that many showed up without completing the necessary application forms.
Those persons were not simply turned away, they were encouraged to put their contact information. As I indicated before, this is a tremendous opportunity for the nationals of Trinidad and Tobago, persons who were employed in the travel and tourism industry and whose lives were disrupted.
The minister notes that many will have other opportunities since government is in discussions with other cruise lines to offer a similar recruitment process.
They have reached out to us. I have just returned from a cruise conference, the Florida conference, the Florida Convention Cruise Association, and a number of cruise executives met with the Trinidad and Tobago team. I was a part of that team, and they have indicated an interest in hiring Trinidad and Tobago nationals, and we are at some advanced stages with respect to those discussions, and very soon we will communicate with the public.
The recruitment exercise takes place on Friday at the National Academy for the Performing Arts.
In related news, meanwhile in Tobago, hundreds of applicants hoping to be employed by the Royal Caribbean Group showed up at the Shore Park Cultural Complex for the recruitment fair. CARICIA Douglas was there and tells us more.
Some overnighted outside the Shore Park complex just to ensure they secured a spot to be interviewed during the Royal Caribbean Group recruitment fair in Tobago on Thursday.
We had people line up from since last night, from as early as just before 8 p.m. We had people then, we had people coming here since just after midnight, 4 o'clock this morning, they were all here. So by the time we were ready to start at 8 o'clock, we had pretty much over 200 people here lined up waiting.
Mr. Cowan reported tents and proper seating was set up to ensure comfort. He said all candidates cooperated and it was a smooth process.
The process was a two-part process where you had some registered and some unregistered, and those who were registered were the ones we took in first, and they followed through into to the next level, which they did the interview and all of those things. The unregistered one, of course, the team, the volunteers worked with them and they ensured that they got all the documentation and information relevant to the application.
However, one man told the TTT News he was unable to complete the process because he did not have a valid passport. Vaccination was another challenge.
Some people had issues in terms of their vaccination status, etc., which was part of the requirements as it is. As you would know, cruise ships can be considered super spreaders, so it is important that the staff that operate on these cruise ships do have those kind of coverage in terms of vaccination to ensure that there is no issues.
Some people left, got vaccinated and returned. TTT News also learned that candidates from Trinidad who were unable to complete the process journeyed to Tobago and were accommodated. CARICIA Douglas for TTT News.